How you doing tonight? How's everyone doing? And Sandwich, how you doing tonight, sir?
Good, man. Pretty good. You?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's a good Saturday. Ah, stupid autoplay. There we go. And say hi to everybody in chat. We got Elizabeth. Good evening. Should be evening. Sandwich, already said hello to you. Dr. Yoshi, how you doing? Tuba Lizards, how you doing? Let's see. Scroll down. Super Sunny, how you doing? Punky, if you're still here, hello. Who else we got? Mr. Earjuice, how you doing tonight, sir? And BLT, how you doing, fucker? PJ Veritech, how you doing? Haven't seen you since last night, I think. And Stretch, you stretchy penis, how you doing? Beef Curtains, how you doing? And Mr. Bag Noodles, how you doing, sir? Hope everybody's doing good today. So you get finished moved in, or
Pretty much. Pretty much. I got a few more things to get, but I'm pretty. How's your eye doing?
not to get too disgustingly in detail, but it's doing a lot better. It drained and everything, so it's I can see out of it. I got vision again.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Kitty's over there cringing.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, dude, it was disgusting. But anyway, anywho, um, so there's a little going on in the news today. Let's see. Is it?
I've dropped a couple. I dropped a couple in a few minutes ago. I
Oh,
don't know
did
if
you?
it was. It should be all right.
All right, let me close those. There we go. I'll go from the beginning here. So, evidently, the CIA has been using animal spies cats, dolphins, and one smart bird. Don't know if anybody will pick up on my meaning on that, but I kind of had a feeling he was a CIA agent. But so yeah, starting in early 1974, they started this whole secret animal fucking spy ring. And so yeah, they used cats as loose roaming listening devices, audio surveillance vehicles. That's kind of funny. So kind of interesting.
They just took a cat and put a microphone around its neck.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a terrible idea.
No, it's actually pretty smart, low tech. Not trying to give them like cybernetic implants and shit, trying to go all fucking all out on it. But yeah, the low tech shit
Didn't
seems to work.
I remember? I think it was World War II where they done the couriers
Mm-hmm.
back and forth across. I thought it was World War II. I thought that was always kind of clever.
Yeah, yeah. World War was it one or two? They were you just talking the Dolphins, the original SEALs. What were they? The DMT or the demolition.
Underwater demolition teams,
There
the
you go.
UDT,
UDT.
frogmen.
I'm saying DMT, UDT. But yeah, they used dolphins for minesweepers and shit, didn't they?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah. So I think this article's well, maybe it's just the CIA was using them since '74. So thought that was kind of interesting. And this, I got to press X to doubt on this. It's the world's oldest parents, and of course they're from India. Allegedly, this woman is 74 years old,
Yeah,
and
I've seen that. That's. I don't know if I believe that or not, but you don't know what kind of drugs they were taking either.
yeah, she says she was taking the IVF fertility drugs, and that's how. She got pregnant with twins, I think it is. And then both her and the dad are now in the ICU. They're going to be dead before the kids even turn a month, probably.
It's likely. That's kind of.
It's like, at that point, why? Why would you want to have kids that you're going to die before they can even talk?
Started, honestly. I don't understand the reason.
The reasoning behind that? Yeah, you cut out.
Oh, I don't
Oh, there you go.
understand the reasoning behind having kids that fucking old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and speaking of that fucking old, this fucking old decrepit bitch, as soon as catches up with me, there we go. Fucking Nancy Pelosi is running for what, the 50th term? Oh no, excuse me, 17th term. Bitch is 80.
I like the idea of her running again. She pisses the right people off.
Yeah, true.
She keeps it from getting too absolutely insane.
You think?
Yeah, she reels in. She does retire, or if she doesn't win the speaker's seat,
Mm-hmm.
that party is going to immolate pretty fucking quickly.
Dude, I'm actually kind of wanting AOC to become the head. That fucking loony dumb bitch, dude. Could you imagine if she ran the Democratic Party? They would never win another election. I don't know. That's
It
just
would
my
be
opinion.
great if you want to see them burnt down, which
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah,
Oh, I'd
wouldn't
love to
mind
see the
at all.
Democrats burned down. Oh yeah. Yeah, as Kitty said, she got that AOC's got fucking crazy eyes. I think it's a Chinese saying that Japanese that if you can see the whites around someone's eyes completely, they're fucking crazy. Senpaku? Yeah. Yoshi would know about that. So, yeah, she's been in Congress since 19 fucking 87. Since before I
Jesus,
graduated high school, this bitch has been in Congress.
that's. I don't even think I was middle school.
87? Nah,
No,
you're already in high school like me, I think.
I graduated in '94.
Oh, fuck, you graduated way later than me. All right, never mind. Never mind. All right, so all right, close up some of
Is
these.
a hell of a one thing that some people probably realize it about the best thing Nancy Pelosi does. She does really, really good at raising money for the Democratic Party.
Oh yeah,
That's the reason she stays plugged in so much.
she's a California Democrat. Yeah, that's one thing they do is fucking fundraising. So, oh yeah, during our stream, if we all die, this is the reason. There is a asteroid fucking gonna come by Earth here. 7:40. Ah, fuck! It already passed. Damn it! All right, well, we're not all gonna die. Traveling at
I
15,
think
almost 15,000 miles an hour.
the thing about that, though, if a asteroid wipes us out, we won't hear anything about it.
Oh, exactly. Unless it went in the ocean and then it's the huge tsunami thing, and that takes what, like 20 minutes or something. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi used to be reasonably attractive. I can find an older picture of her. I used to think she was anyway. She had some fat titties. Used to anyway.
oh god. oh shit. That's funny. Yeah, I seen pictures of her when she was younger. You know, she wasn't ugly, but that evil has a way of making you fucking ugly.
Oh my God, I didn't. Okay, she's a hell of a lot older than I thought she was.
Oh, Pelosi? Yeah,
Um,
she's 80.
here is a picture of her with JFK.
oh, I forgot to lead in with this, but yeah, JFK. Oh, damn. Yeah, 80. that would be the right age. Oh, yeah, I got this video here. You'll see it here in a sec. Oh, there we go. I gotta cleanse my fucking eyeballs from the two dicks last night. It don't really need audio. I think everybody in chat will appreciate the eye cleanser. Good lord, that two dick thing last night.
Yeah, I've seen this one you're showing on Twitter.
Yeah.
Down for a minute. Let's see if I can find it. There was a image in that one of twerking on her dead boyfriend's grave. Really
Okay.
humorous for some reason.
That's the new low. No, did you? Oh, you drop it somewhere, or? Let's see.
It was actually a response to that Twitter post you just showed.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Let's see if I can bring this up some way. Copy link. Let's drop it in here. See if it'll come up. There we go. Yeah, she wasn't ugly. Doesn't even look like her anymore.
Oh, it really doesn't. Really.
What? Was she black? Oh, that's funny, Veritech.
I do not see that image. Sucks. I know I've seen it.
Oh yeah. Kitty was just saying, motioning to me. You know, JFK was poking Pelosi. Oh fuck yeah, he fucked her. He's fucking Marilyn Monroe. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Sandwich.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I was trying to find that. I think what I've seen somebody had retweeted it. Person that retweeted it, the response was to that tweet, and I just couldn't find it. Weird picture. I'll have to try to find it. I might try to find it another way.
Yeah, while you're looking for that, I don't know if you heard of this. It's called Vantablack. It is the darkest material known to man. It's made out of carbon nanotubes. And they were actually trying to make something else, and they accidentally made this shit. It absorbs 99.96% of the light that comes at it. It is the blackest black.
They have been playing around with that for a little while.
Yeah, carbon nanotubes. Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this particular material, the Vantablack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For maybe a year. I swore I've heard about it for about a year.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I saw a video. They made a skull out of the Vantablack and put it in front of another thing of Vantablack, and you could no longer see it depending on your perspective. It was pretty freaky.
Really wild shit.
Yeah. So we're probably going to start seeing stealth planes and other shit painted in Vantablack.
There we go. It just took me a second. Sorry about that.
No problem.
It looks fake, the Vantablack stuff. It looks absolutely fake.
Yeah, it does. It's fucking bizarre. But I've seen a video with it in it, so I don't know.
A tuba lizard. That's the thing about the nanotubes and that particular thing. It's really, really hard to make much of it, and if they could, there's so many things they could do with the nanotubes, the carbon nanotubes. Graphite. I think it's graphite. I think that's what it's called. I might be thinking about two separate things, but it's so hard to produce it, and all it is a single carbon. Fuck. The way it forms is so straight. Fuck, I'm too high to get into it. Sorry.
It's all right.
It's really cool shit. Or look into graphite. Graphene. That's it. Graphene. That's what it is.
Yep.
Really, really cool shit though.
Yeah. Oh, here's your honey twerking on her baby daddy grave.
You got to read the comment below it.
Yeah, it said my sister twerking on her baby daddy grave. R.I.P. my nigga. I miss how we fucked in the side. Oh God, she was fucking her own sister's fucking man.
Yep. It's pretty fucking disturbing.
Dude, that's fucking I I I won't comment on that. Other than that's not surprising. Oh man. Where is it? Oh, I think we talked with Punky. You and I were when we were talking to Punky last night about this. Jeffrey Epstein about MIT. Well, yeah, the guy at MIT pictured here as soon as it catches up. He's defending Epstein, saying she liked it.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. She liked it. So Epstein really wasn't raping her. As it catches up here.
Oh no, that's not. Oh God damn it, Stallman.
Ah. Yep. Doing the whole, oh, she liked it. It wasn't rape.
He might have a. That's a really ham-fisted way to make the comment he's trying to make. You know, a lot of women have that rape fantasy. That might be what he was trying to say in a really fucked up sort of way.
Yeah.
Stallman, strange dude.
He's a genius, but they should not have allowed him to fucking make a. MIT should have kept him locked in a room. That's like letting what's his name from Big Bang Theory.
Sheldon.
That's like letting Sheldon fucking do a fucking interview. You don't do that. And for those that watch Big Bang Theory, you'll know what I mean.
Watch maybe 20 minutes of an episode and just never watched it anymore.
Oh, really? Okay. Anyway, the main character, he's like a super fucking genius, but at the same time... Yeah, he's as autistic as all fucking hell, and he doesn't get emotion, right? And socialization shit correct. So I kind of got a feeling Stallman here is a little like that, because you may think those things in your head, but you don't say them out loud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's there's some people that just should not be out in public, and Stallman is one of them. When I've seen his picture, that makes perfect sense that he would say something like that.
Yeah. Oh,
and
Yoshi.
That people would overlook. Sorry. That would completely overlook that he is legitimately. He's not playing online autistic. That motherfucker is autistic.
Exactly. But yeah, Yoshi, I would have loved Terry Davis to become president. That's some shit we would have needed. Holy shit, dude. Trust me, the PC culture, SJW culture would disappear overnight if we had Terry Davis as president. Anyway, but yeah, so I saw this and I was just like, no, don't fucking say that shit out loud, dude. Whether it was true or not, but... And, okay, the next thing I got is something I think you mentioned when we were talking about Oxycontin. Weren't you the one that was telling me about the Sackler family? Sandwich. Oh, no. Did the CIA get him?
Is that better?
Oh, there you are. Okay. For a second there,
Yeah,
I thought the glowies fucking kicked in your door.
Oh, not yet. The thing about Terry, circling back around to Terry Davis, the funny thing about him being, if he had ever become president or ever run for anything, it would have been hilarious to hear him calling the alphabet agencies glow-in-the-dark niggers just constantly.
Could you imagine him holding a press conference? and prefacing it with, "Well, I just disbanded the glow in the dark niggers."
It'd be hilarious. That just for that alone, it would be worth it. Uh,
Oh my god, yeah, that would have been good. But so, oh shit, why did I do that? There we go. It was you was talking to me about the Sackler family, right?
yeah, yeah. I had talked about them. I'd done a little deep dive on Facebook back 3 or 4 months ago. There was a lawsuit. It was this lawsuit that was in effect that they were trying to get ruled against, and the family filed for bankruptcy just right away. Yeah, so that's more or less kind of touching back on that a little bit, just kind of wrapping it up a little bit. It looks like.
Yeah. So yeah, how they managed to become bankrupt was they hit $1 billion. Fuck, I wish I had 100. I wish I had $1 billion just to fucking hide. That must be nice. But yeah, like you said, yeah, they made their wealth through OxyContin.
Let's see.
We got a little video here.
There we go. My internet's just been a little cunty for some reason.
Oh, is it?
To settle more than 2,000 lawsuits against it, for
2,000 fucking lawsuits. Holy shit.
Tell Reuters. Purdue and its owners, the wealthy Sackler family, is among several drug makers and distributors facing lawsuits seeking to hold them responsible for fueling America's deadly opioid epidemic. The lawsuits accuse the company of aggressively marketing prescription opioids while misleading prescribers and consumers.
I'm going to post a couple of things really quick. I found that Facebook post. I'm going to post a few things from it that may help understand a little bit.
Sounds good.
In March, Purdue reached a settlement for $270 million to resolve a similar lawsuit by the state of Oklahoma. Johnson & Johnson became the sole defendant in that case.
Overdose deaths.
And on Monday, a judge ordered it to pay over $570 million to the state for its role in the opioid crisis, the first of its kind to go to trial.
All right. All right. So did you drop a link for me, Sandwich?
Yeah, I'm dropping a couple there in submissions.
Okay, let's bring it out. All righty. Okay, here's the first one. Bring it over, paste it in.
Post one may be behind a paywall. I'm not sure.
Somebody say Oxycontin?
Yeah, I knew you'd show up whenever you fucking saw Oxycontin. Is this gonna... Yeah, it's trying to make me... I am not turning off my fucking ad blocker.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll find another version of that.
Okay.
It'll just take a second.
No problem. All right, I'll grab the other one. How you doing tonight, Stretch?
You know, I'm alive. I'm all right.
Hey. That's all you can ask
Could be
for.
worse.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, both of these are being bitches wanting me to pay. Fuck you. All right, well.
Sorry about that.
Nah,
I'll try to find it's pretty much kind of the same sort of thing. Let's see. I can hit the apparently back a couple months ago, Purdue, which is the one that owns OxyContin, that's the Sackler's big pharma company. They offered to pay out $10 to $12 billion to settle the lawsuits. Second
Jesus
one is
Christ.
Yeah.
the second. I wish to God that second link you could pull it up. Fuck you, Washington Post. Yeah, I wish that second one could have got pulled up because there's a lot of information. They released a database. Every single pill was sold over the past 15 years or so. And working on the article for over a year. Really, really interesting information they went into. They had a little, there was a town in West Virginia that over a 5-year period, enough Oxycontins from a Walmart to give every single person in that town 350 doses per month. And it was just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't want to get into it too much because I really don't want to go on a rant about it because I don't want to get your channel taken away. And if I went on the rant, I want to go on, that would probably happen.
All right, no worries.
It's not a coincidence that the Sackler family is Jewish.
You know, that's
Real Jew.
not surprising. So, all right. Well, PJ Veritech dropped. Let's switch gears out of that then, and this is from Veritech. This is a video he dropped. Hit play now.
Sit down. Sit down, Wilson. Sit down. Come on, sit down properly. Why you wearing no pants today? The fuck you wearing no pants, Wilson?
Calling no bad spirits next to me? Why are you recording that? Seriously?
You have some, Wilson, have some.
Why are you recording that?
Wilson, have some.
This is 49th Street.
I've been drinking all day, Wilson, have some.
Generation, they want to
I'm
record
not fucking playing with you, Wilson. Have some. I fucking said have some. I fucking said have some, Wilson. Fucking Wilson. The fuck? Wilson, making me drink all day, Wilson.
Wilson should have had a drink. Holy shit! Funny you dropped that Veritech, cause where is it? No, that's not it. There's another incident with one of the protected class. He was shirtless and stormed the Empire State Building, waving a sword.
Jesus.
So we had one with a mannequin. Then, well, before I played the video, here he is. He's mad too. Look at him. As soon as the stream catches up, he looks mad. I think he watched Highlander one too many fucking times. So I'm gonna hit the video now. There's no audio, but yeah, he thought he was Tyrone McLeod of the Clan McLeod.
Tyrone McLeod. God damn, there was a bunch of cops come swarming in.
Oh, dude, you walk into the Empire State Building with a fucking sword, yeah, a lot of cops are gonna fucking jump you. Yeah, Veritech, he thought he was fucking immortal. There could be only one Tyrone. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess that goes in with Wilson. So, that was funny. And then, fucking Hong Kong is fucking going off, man. I don't know if you saw the shit that's happened in the past day or two, but they're beating the shit out of the protesters.
That would be happening. I thought that one lady had made a big concession about extradition. I thought that would be about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about they're still yet being protested today.
Oh, when you read the article, they're protesting all month. It's not going away. Isn't that sad that China wants democracy more than we do? We got all those fucking politicians screaming for socialism. And you got all these people living under it trying to get out from under it.
China has a weird setup.
Yeah.
There's a significant amount of capitalism there that is don't trickle down very well, but there is some capitalism there. It's a weird fucking setup.
Yeah, it's socialism sprinkled with capitalism. They're allowed to have so much private property, but not. Like, I think homes, they can't own their own home, but they can still own their own like phones and that kind of shit. It's fucking weird what China allows and what they don't.
No, they probably own shit that they make. Probably want to try to benefit. They sell it in the factory. Of course, you're going to be able to own it, but it's not like they're selling. My dad used to tell me when he got into real estate years and years ago. It's the one thing they can't make any more of is
Yeah, exactly. That's the one
Yeah,
commodity
sorta.
they can't make. Yeah.
still kind of bad for them in Hong Kong. That at some point they're just going to flip the switch, cut the internet off, and just disappear. A couple
Oh, yeah.
100,000 people.
Oh yeah, they'll fucking Chairman Mao them. Oh fuck yeah, dude. They'll shut off all the internet, all the TV, all the communication, and just go in and start killing people. Wouldn't surprise me. And when you don't have guns, the government can do that. And everyone's here screaming to get rid of the guns. That's part of this is the end result right here. Yeah. Oh, little bit lighter news. As soon as the screen catches up. Did you hear? Captain America got arrested.
Yeah, I've seen that in submissions a little bit ago. But
You know, I lived in Mississippi for a year. I didn't know Captain America lived there. I'm fucking pissed now. I could have met him.
I don't think he's native.
I don't think the article says. Yeah, he may not be native to Mississippi. I don't know.
Then again, no, he doesn't. He looks like just a methed out white guy.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he broke into someone's house and they made him sit down with a gun to his head till the cops showed up. So yeah, that's rather amusing. Oh, so did you know people still rob banks? I didn't.
Had a-
I thought that
we
was
had
like
a
a given.
a few years ago here, and they stopped doing it pretty quick. There was it happened. There was like bank robberies in a matter of 6 months. 2 of them got killed. One of them robbed a bank and then walked back home to their house that was about 500 yards from the bank.
Okay.
When they busted in on them, they were sitting there on the couch, busted in shock. They don't know how long it had been since the dye pack had busted, but he was just chilling on his couch. Big four, and then the third, the other one, to find him, but he had hid the money in his well, and they had to drain his well.
Oh, shit.
Kind of a clever guy.
So I'm sure Bag Noodles heard about this. This is out of Houston. 2 guys robbed a bank and 1 died. Got a little bit of a video here. Get it all in the frame. I'm gonna hit play now. Okay, this is dash cam video.
7580 right now. You're northbound 59. One vehicle is right now at high rate of speed. Notify EMS. One vehicle is right now at high rate of speed. Notify EMS. It's on fire. The vehicle's on fire. We're up in the golf course. The fire is out. It's confined to the motor. I'll be checking the suspect.
Damn, the motor probably fucking landed in his lap and killed him. He fucked that car up.
At all.
Yeah, they did all right. But yeah, they got a photo of the suspects as soon as it catches up. And there's the fucking Charger. Oh, that Charger got fucked up. Oh, it's a Challenger. Oh, my bad.
Those models, it's so hard, especially the shape that's in. It's kind of hard to tell them apart.
Yeah. But it did say on the dash cam, I guess the police were in Chargers, and this was a Challenger. I don't know which one has the bigger engine. But obviously not his. It's fucking crushed.
Actually, it kind of disappointed me when I was reading up on them a few years ago when they decided to start using them for cop cars. They just have a 3.5. It's not a very impressive engine at all.
Did you say a 3.5?
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's a tiny fucking engine.
It sure is.
Damn. Well, to go with car theme. I don't know if you heard about this. Gas price is going up. There's a drone attack on some Saudi oil facilities and blew the shit up.
That's kind of clever.
Yeah, doing the drone attacks, yeah. And we're saying it's Iran that did it. Let's see if I reload this, if it'll... Okay, there we go. As soon as it catches up.
Seems... that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I know. But I don't keep up with the Middle East stuff much at all. I kind of tuned out for quite a while. Big shit. I used to follow it a lot, and I just kind of got burnt out. I don't know. It seems to me like with all the pressure on Iran now, that would be the last thing we'd want to do was ramp it up. But the leaders of Iran are not the smartest people.
No, they think they can bully us like they did Obama and fucking get, fucking $500 billion fucking dollars or however much Obama gave them. But yeah, so fucking price of gas is going up again. Fucking bullshit. But I give him fucking credit for using drones this time. There was 10 drones sent in, and they just crashed the drones into the fucking oil tanks in the refineries.
Actually, pretty fucking smart, because that way there'd be a way to really trace them. That's really smart.
Well, Stretch, get back in the VC if you got something to say. Yeah, he's claiming Hemis are badass engines, we're faggots, blah blah, faggots, blah blah, faggots, blah blah blah. So, anyway. Area 51. We're creeping up on the storm in Area 51 day. 6 days.
I thought about what this story's talking about. I had thought about just that. It'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I think it'll be more of it'll turn into more of a party than anything.
Yeah.
I think there'll be maybe a few people that's serious about it.
Yeah.
Mostly it'll be just kind of a goof off thing.
Exactly. Yeah, so they got Anheuser-Busch is in on the joke, and I just saw this. They're releasing Bud Light, the Alien Edition. See the cans. Oh, jeez. They're calling that Firefest 2.0.
Ooh. Whatever happened with that? I know there was a bunch of lawsuits, and the main dude got through in jail.
Yeah. We covered that 2 or 3 shows ago. Yeah, I think Ja Rule is the one that's still in court. The rapper. I think they're pushing fraud on him too.
A white dude that had set it all up. I think he got a little bit of jail time out of it. I don't remember how much.
I want to say it was like 4 years or 5 years in federal prison for the fraud.
That's not a bad deal.
Nah.
You're kind of rolling the dice on that sort of money. I can't get upset at him.
No, it was a significant amount of money. You know, it wasn't just like $1 million. No, it was like 20 or 30. It was a good amount of money.
For anything over $10 million, I would walk into my mother's house, shit on her floor, and punch her in the mouth.
Yeah, that's a good amount of money.
And I would make my apology to my mother after I got the money. I would drop her. I'd peel her off a little bit of money, and I think she'd be fine.
Yeah, if you bought her a new house or at minimum a new rug, yeah. I think she'd be okay with it.
I would pay to get her carpet cleaned.
You wouldn't buy her a whole new rug?
No, there's no sense in that.
So, I don't know if you heard of stingrays before, and not the sea creatures. The feds use these. I saw an article on this. They're like at least 15 years old. What it is, it's a little mini cell tower. And you stick it in a van. You can put it in just about any vehicle. And what it does is it'll hijack every cell phone in the area and have it route through it. So, like,
didn't they do something with that on the TV show The Wire?
Yeah, The Wire did a thing with that. They're called stingrays, and it can auto decrypt any encrypted thing because from point to point you're encrypted. Well, when you get in the middle, you can. It's not hard for it to fucking figure out the keys, the encryption keys. So yeah, and that's what Israel, I guess, deployed in Washington D.C. was these stingrays.
Kind of interesting. I know he's having some. BB's having some major issues. I've seen. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, it was corruption or something.
Now look it up.
Yeah, I think it was corruption that he was up. His party or the rival party in Israel was trying to get him caught up in some corruption scandals. But okay, yeah, it's 2004. So yeah, it's been damn near 15 years since the Stingray came out, and the feds have been using them since. So, but yeah, Stingray is old technology, yeah. So
it looks like Bibi fights for his political life in the Israeli election after his first term ended. He's again fighting for his political survival in a rerun election. Predict a close race when they go to the polls on Tuesday. The inconclusive election in which Netanyahu declared himself the winner, but failed to put together a coalition government. Lucan victory is possible, but hanging by a thread, said Abraham Dixon, science professor at Jerusalem's Hebrew.
See, I'm almost wondering if Israel wasn't spying on the American people, if they were spying on the spy agencies, which are quite fucking hostile to Trump. Because if you read, there's another article, Trump is like throwing a ton of support to Bibi.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
you
he's
wouldn't be doing that if the dude was spying on you. I think he was doing it for Trump. That's my own conspiracy theory. Is the
now
CIA?
the Washington,
Hmm.
this particular the Washington Examiner, right of center just a little bit, isn't it?
Slightly. It's the
Okay.
but if you see at the top, there's an ad for fucking Elizabeth Warren. But yeah, they're like 2 or 3 little fucking clicks to the right of center.
The reason I brought that up is I can see. I'm just going to use the Washington Post because they're fucking trash. I could see a newspaper like that was going on and them trying to throw a wrench into it. The Washington Examiner, I can't see them. Surprised me that they even mentioned something about Israel spying. That just kind of shocked.
Yeah, it is, but it's such a huge story that I guess they
Yeah, that's
can't
true.
avoid it. I guess so. They're trying to like downplaying it, downplaying the Stingrays, this old technology, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
I know I'm not a fan of Jews at all. Not any whatsoever, but I don't needlessly Israel. I mean, I've got no real. I don't know how to put it without coming across a little bit indecisive. I could see Israel trying to help out Trump.
Oh yeah, especially if it's in their own self-interest, which it is, because Trump is pro-Israel. His daughter is married to a Jew, so that's why I was kind of skeptic when I saw the reports that they were spying on Trump. No, I think they were spying on the spy agencies, which are hostile to Trump. In all honesty, because who knows who they may be working for? You know what I mean? The Democrats, they love
Absolutely.
Russia, China, and everything socialist.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. I just like Bibi that much. He's been in power so long, but one thing about him, you know what you're going to get with him. You know what's going to happen with Bibi. You don't know what the guy running against him. I'm not like it's another thing I've not studied much. Back years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I dated a Jewish chick for a couple years. Our dream was to go to Israel. We never could scrape the money together for it, but Israel is just a wonderful, wonderful place I've always wanted to visit. It has to do with anything, but I think it's just kind of a good place, and the people are really not all that religious. A article that they said 40 to 50% of was non-practicing.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
You know, the Orthodox or Hasidic Jews are in the United States.
Yeah, and just like Kitty reminded me, there's also a lot of gays are coming from Israel too. So.
Did you see the story about the pink Hanukkah, the pink Kippur,
Oh,
the pink?
Hilarious. Let me bring that up. Hold on. Yeah, I saw where it was in stream submissions. Forgive the dead air, everybody, for a second while I pull this up. Is that no? That was me. Where's your submission?
I remember reading something about it that they. It was just Yeah, it was kind of a purity spiral thing about some Jews were just shitting all over him and telling he was that was blasphemous, and he was making a mockery of Yahweh and just funny shit.
I am not moody today, Stretch. Go fuck yourself. All right.
Desecrating the name of God.
And if you've seen the video, who said it? It's a Muslim that's going off on him.
Cell phone video, and it's going viral.
I didn't know that. I
Hate
thought it was
speech
another
directed
Jew.
at a man
No,
who
it's
is
a Muslim.
Jewish and gay.
Check
it happened at a
this out.
subway station at 28th and Broadway, and now that man is speaking out about the incident in Manhattan. That even has the mayor weighing in, and CBS 2's Jessica Layton has this.
The insult started as Adam Eli was getting off at this subway stop at 28th and Broadway. The vile comments quickly becoming too much to ignore. Out of the blue and with an angry finger point, Adam Eli says this man started hurling outright hate, ordering the gay Jewish man dressed in denim with a pride patch and bedazzled purse to take off his pink kippah or yarmulke.
You're desecrating the name of God.
What, because I'm gay and wearing a kippah? Is that why?
The disturbing encounter spilled out from the subway station onto the streets of the Flatiron District as Eli was heading to a fashion show Sunday afternoon.
He started following me and chasing me and yelling at me, and then I realized how angry he was and how intense it was getting, so I started filming.
Stay in the closet. Take your kippah off. This is not Judaism.
Stay away from me.
The 28-year-old Greenwich Village writer with a huge social media presence says he posted the video to make a point.
Look at the hatred and violence that is in this video directed at a cis white man. And now try to imagine the type of venom and hatred and violence that's thrown at trans people and transgender people of color every single day.
The enraged man, who hasn't been identified, followed him for a few blocks. Eli eventually says he had to go hide out in a store to be safe. And while he wasn't physically attacked this time, he knows the next targeted person may not be so lucky.
It's imperative that we stand up for our community members that don't have that same privilege.
Eli says he did not file a police report. He didn't see how that could help. In the Flatiron District, Jessica Layton, CBS 2 News.
And the encounter caught the attention of the mayor.
Yeah, his purse was bedazzled. It was fabulous.
Know who Mike Enoch is, don't you? Mike Pinovich.
Yep, I know Mike Enoch, yeah.
I swear to God, this Jewish faggot looks like he could be his brother.
Yeah, you're not lying about that. Oh, God, I forgot about this. You had to bring that up. All right, go ahead, finish, and then this is from the good Dr. Yoshi.
Ah.
He's given some medical advice about the five-finger shuffle.
Oh, Jesus. That is a very large light bulb.
Yeah, it looks like a high-pressure sodium bulb.
Absolutely does. It's weird shit, man. That's,
Yeah. There's a wrong way to do it, which can actually lead to dysfunctions such as ED and PE.
I'm guessing it's not a good idea to lay it on a cutting board and just beat it with your fist.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good way of doing it. Here we go. Porn addiction. Overusing it can lead to performance anxiety and erectile dysfunction, also known as ED.
That's some of the most... who's going to watch porn for like 20 hours a day and then be kind of confused when their dick can't get hard for the other 4? That's stupid shit.
Yep.
And you know they've probably done some kind of study to determine that shit.
Oh, they do a study on anything you can think of. The look on this guy's face is kind of fucking funny. It's priceless. He's got that, oh God, why me look. What are the benefits? Oh, here we go. Stretch. You need to get a notepad and a pen for this. So it helps out your immune strength, your immune system strength.
How?
I have no idea. There's a little chart here. Something about your cortisol levels decrease? I have no idea.
Cortisol, I think they call that the stress hormone.
Is that what it is?
That would make sense. If you're busting a nut, you might not be as stressed out. Yeah, that could make a little sense.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just fucking goofy, though.
Mm-hmm. The fact that there's even an article on. I'll take your. All right, here's some tips from Yoshi. First one. Wait for it to catch up. Take your time. Set the mood. Shit.
What do you got to do? Like put on some scented candles and lower the lights and
put some rose petals around, leading up to your bed,
That's the thing about you jerk off so you don't have to put up with all that bullshit.
Stretch, fuck that. I got shit to do. No, I hear you. Focus on your responses. So talk dirty to yourself is what I think that means. I don't know. Edging. Start-stop technique. And use your imagination. Oh, God.
Just common sense.
Oh, this is fucking gold. Oh, God. All right, so extra tips to make it more fun. Use varied positions. Changing things up can help you unlock different types of pleasure. Sandwich.
Fuck.
Do it while standing, sitting, lying down, or go in a pretzel position. Whatever you like. Switch your hands up. If you're a righty, go with left, the stranger.
Now, I will touch into I guess you could consider it a prison story. I was locked up for a couple months, and bathroom area was kind of blocked off by a shower curtain. And the bathroom area had like 4 or 5 shower stalls and stuff. And a lot of times before you took a shower, you would say, hey, guys, I'm going to go take a shower. Anybody need to do anything? So you don't hold the shit in or anything like that.
Right.
And dude busted in on me 3 times while I was taking a shower. What the fuck he done? Why he was doing it? The second time, I told him if he done it again, he was going to regret it. He came in the third time. I started jerking off and chased him all around the little cell. And he never busted in on me again. They actually moved him. They moved him to a different cell, and I had a talking to by the jailer, the main jailer, and he told me if I'd done something like that again, they would bring me up on a charge of sexual assault.
Shit, him walking in on you was sexual assault.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like he was wanting to try to. I told him the first time, I'm like, dude, you ain't got to rush off. You can watch me. Kind of awkward, and you're around other dudes that long. It's not dissimilar to being in the military.
Yeah, it's the same type of atmosphere. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. Really kind of charged up. I guess the SJW faggots would call it kind of a male toxicity atmosphere. It's really amped up, a lot of testosterone. And in the Army, of course, the military, it's always when you're kind of young, teens, early 20s, and it's just a lot more hormones and shit flying around. That's kind of the same way in jail. You're living with these people, you got to kind of get along with them.
Exactly. You see them 24 hours a day, every day.
Have you been in either, Stretch?
And he's only done gay porn, which I guess is kind of like federal prison, I guess.
The jail is nowhere near the same. It was the idea of being shoved in with dudes. Fair enough. I mean more that you're shoved in with people. When I'm talking about military, I'm talking more like basic training type stuff. I'm not talking about regular service. I'm talking more where you're just stuck up each other's ass all the time. And I'm not talking about the drunk tank either, Stretch. Sorry.
That's all good. But yeah, to keep giving some more tips, let your hips do the work. Try different strokes. Explore beyond your penis. Try a toy.
We're talking. Oh no, fuck that. I think or explore. I think they're starting to get into the normie area with like a pinky up the butthole.
That's where I think they're going. Yeah. And then use a different medium. Listen to naughty literature. Audiobooks. Yep. So, anyway, oh god, I can't believe they fucking write those articles. And that was from some fucking medical thing, Elizabeth. That it wasn't Cosmo. So, yeah, surprising. And I know we talked about this, about all the elites that were paying to get their kids in college. Do you remember
Steve Huffman, the William Macy's wife.
Yep.
Chick, yeah.
Yep. The one, Lori Loughlin, she got 14 days in prison, which I'm sure it's county jail. Wouldn't actually be prison. You or I, Sandwich, we'd be locked up for 50 fucking years if we committed fucking bribery and fraud on a federal level.
There would be federal investigations into us.
Oh yeah.
If we suggested we would bribe a college enrollment official, I don't know what the fuck you would think, what you call them. If we even something about a bribe, they would do a federal investigation into us. And this stuff is kind of interesting because it's been going on for untold amount of, as long as there's been college, this shit's been going on. Most of what you do, if you want to get if you've got a bunch of money, you want to get your kid into college, he ain't got the grades, build a building.
See, and they were trying to be cheap. When you see these dollar amounts, Lori Loughlin, she didn't want to pay for a whole building. She just wanted, the cheap way out. And that's what got her caught up.
And take the idea of rich faggots being as privileged as they are. I can 100% understand what goes behind that. Hey, I want to offer as much as I can to give my kid better footing so they can do well for themselves. That's completely understandable.
Oh yeah, 100%. Dude, myself, I would buy 2 fucking buildings. But, I wouldn't do something as stupid as this. Oh no, I'm sorry. She spent $500,000 in bribes. At that point, you could have built a fucking library or some shit and did the same thing.
Daughters.
Yeah.
Didn't they? I might be getting it. I used to watch Shameless that William Macy's in. I might be getting it confused with that. But
okay.
Didn't they pay? Didn't they pay somebody to take the entrance exams? Wasn't there something about the academic side? Okay.
Yeah, so all right, I guess from what I was reading, how it worked was the guy at the school that she was bribing the money to, he subcontracted it out, part of it, to the person that did the tests, paid that guy off and to take the tests for her kids. Well, that guy ended up fucking up and he got caught doing it and he squealed. That's how this all got blown out.
That makes sense. That that he probably got pissed off he didn't get more money than what he got.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he was probably only getting like $5,000 a test or something, and that motherfucker got $500,000. You know what I mean?
And you legitimately have to look at the flip side of all this stuff too. With the, well, it might not be the flip side, sort of, with the basketball and the football prospects. It's paid off. There's no doubt about that. They had a scandal here in this general area with the University of Louisville where when they were taking their official visits, the prospects were getting hookers.
Oh yeah.
They do a lot of shit like that. It goes kind of both ways. That's one thing, and I fucking hate agreeing with the dumb sons of bitches. But that's one thing. I think college, I don't think it should cost what it does. I think they could rework things quite a bit and make it like go. Of course, you have to get you can't fucking 12 times and expect to get into MIT. But
right.
Options, and it should just kind of extend out your 12th grade year to like 4 more years or 3 more years or 2.
Right.
Like a trade school. And I'm a firm proponent of about it. But serving 2 years, doing 2 years of public service, military, something like that. Do that for 2 years, and then you get 3 to 4 years of college paid for.
Yeah.
The military service would help so much. I think I think he was in the military as well. And I think a lot of people that pop around in chat have been in the military. That's I've made terrible decisions in my life, which is pretty apparent. But being in the military was probably one of the best I ever made.
Oh yeah.
I didn't feel that way.
Most definitely. Yeah, but here's a picture of her and her husband. They're atypical liberal fucking idiots. Pay for a building, you dumbasses.
Oh yeah, Liz, I know. I was talking more of reworking the so you could play to college, so you could go to college, but you had to do 2 years of military service. Ah, fuck the military, dude. I'm not saying that. I'm not. I hate the military. If that makes any sense. I'm not a fan of the military at all. I think the military is fucking disgusting for going after 18-year-old kids. That's the only person that they could possibly talk into doing some of their bullshit. Might get a little hate for me saying that, but I think the military is just another government agency, and I think it's horrible, some of the shit they do. But the veterans, the people in the military, I have no problem with them at all. Veterans.
Well, you know, Baked Alaska loves the military, right? Thank you, Veritech, for reminding me of that. That was a real catchy song, too.
Have you seen his Yang Gang video?
Oh, God, yes, I have. The one where he's at the pool, jumping up and down, and that's all he's doing is jumping up and down.
And now he's like maybe 3 or 4 months after he put that video out, he's back to being a Trump supporter.
Is he? I thought he went full lefty. I'm a liberal. I'm so sorry. I was what did he say? Radicalized by parts of the
Chan.
Yeah. Fucking moron.
He had backed away from Ching Chong Ding, whatever his name is, and started being more in line with a centrist Trump supporter. The real racist, I thought he had started doing that shit again.
Yeah,
I don't. Sure.
Yeah. Thing with Baked is he's like a fucking dumbass fucking plastic bag, dude. Wherever the wind's blowing, he blows with it. So it just makes him look fucking stupid. So.
Down deep in his guts, I don't think he's a bad dude. I think he's just so weak and timid and just self-conscious. His parents, missionaries, I believe.
Yeah, Baked is he's a beta. He is the fucking prime example of a beta bitch male. He has no testosterone. I swear to God, dude. It's pretty sad. Yeah, he's not a bad person. I don't think he's a beta.
I can't scrape up. It's fun to laugh at him. I don't think he's a bad dude. Now Andy Worski, I think Andy Worski's I don't think he's got a redeeming quality at all. He's halfway funny when he's not trying to be. Let me reconnect real quick.
Yeah.
It's going to take a second. I'm just going to go ahead and do a restart and fix it.
Okay, no problem. So while you're doing that, yeah, see, Andy Worski, he's never done me wrong. I've talked to him a bunch of times. I know a lot of people don't like him. Him, and I can say the same thing for Geek Thulu. I've talked to him a lot. Never done me wrong. So I might get some hate from chat for that, but, you know, both those guys have never done me wrong, so. So in chat, hey, Mr. Man, thank you for coming, man. I saw you jump in a little before. Yeah, I changed my region. That way, the server's closer to Cigar than me. So, yeah. All right, Veritech, there's a lot of the problem with the internet, and Sandwich and I are older, and I think Ear Juice is too. We all existed before the internet. A lot of these people, especially the long-term YouTubers, they grew up on YouTube. And now that the monetization's being taken away and a lot of that, yeah, they scramble for cash because they have no job skills. All right, and Yoshi, I'm sorry, I forgot you're like 64 years old. Sorry. So Yoshi knows what I mean. If an EMP went off tomorrow and the internet disappeared, I'd just be like, oh well, that was fucking fun while it lasted, and move on. You got all these people like Worski and them that grew up on the dude. They commit suicide. They wouldn't know what to fucking do.
It would be really hard to deal with for a little while, but I think it would be kind of like 8chan for me. I know everybody knows I used to spend a whole lot of time on 8chan, and it was brutal. It was gone because I spent a lot of time on there, staying up with everything, and then now I heard something about they're trying to bring it back, and I'm like, I could care less. I think that's kind of how the internet would be. It would take you a couple months, and when you're talking about an EMP, I don't know if you're talking about wiping out the internet or wiping out everything.
Yeah, everything. You know, shit. You and I, one of the best cars I had did not have a fucking computer in it. It had a fucking distributor, points, all that shit. You know? So.
I think if that happened, the internet would be the least of many people's concerns.
It should be.
A lot of other stuff to worry about. There's a lot of stuff because you're talking about power plants getting wiped out.
Oh, everything.
You're talking about
everything. Yeah. And these, especially the millennials and younger, maybe not Stretch. I don't know if he really remembers a time before the internet, but especially these kids like mine. All they know is iPads, iPhones. There was never a time that they used Lincoln Logs or fucking Legos or things that didn't require electricity. You know.
You remember the old school, what do they call them? Tinker Toys?
Mm-hmm. Tinker Toys.
Metal shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I remember getting Tonka trucks and playing out in the dirt. Setting up little, we live by a pretty good size always fun getting out and playing in the dirt with it. I set up a little, I took some Hot Wheels and some Tonka trucks and set up my own little demolition derby area and just fucking smashing the cars into each other for hours.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking endless fun. And then you could get G.I. Joes or fucking something else. And you know what I mean? Yeah, dude. Fucking, I had a great time as a kid. And it seems now like kids nowadays, dude, their fucking eyeballs are always on a goddamn screen, and they don't talk to each other than online.
Now, I took my best friend, I took his, he's like 9 or 10, pretty much that way. But my buddy is divorced, and he gets his son. And every summer, I try to teach him just little things to do. And I took him fishing this past summer, and just had an absolute blast. Good time with it. Last summer, was the summer that I taught him out a little garden. Walked around with that some. Taught him how to plant seeds, feed into a little plant, how to put it out in the garden and keep it weeded, and of it. A few weeks pass, you got to be a little patient, and then you get fruit and vegetables. Like, he was a big little cherry tomato. He loved little cherry tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
We planted him one of those, and he just loved it. And then one summer, I guess he will be 11 next summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to take him hunting.
Yeah.
Don't know. His mother is super liberal, but she doesn't have to know anything about it.
Just tell her you're bringing her out, to go see nature. There you go. Liberals love that shit.
Me and her get along a whole lot better than her and the kid's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me doing stuff with him. And I don't care to burn that relationship to take him hunting. I didn't love taking him hunting.
Oh, yeah, I can remember the first time I went hunting. That's fucking good times, man.
I was 14 or 15, and we went deer hunting. It was kind of enjoyable.
Yeah.
I shot a deer in the fucking face. There was nothing like that.
That's a good shot. Headshots are fucking... Those are not easy.
Right through the eyeball.
Ooh, good fucking shot.
My uncle that took me hunting, he is a fucking madman. He hunts with a bow.
Mm-hmm.
Some fancy $500 compound bow. I mean, a bow that he made himself. And he gets his limit every year with a bow. And he does a heart shot with a heart. If you use a bow, you're going to have to do you can't do a great big bunch of damage. Mm-hmm. And the heart shot is about the best for a bow.
Yeah.
And a heart shot's terrible, but with a bow, there's the arrowhead is not going to do a bunch of damage to the meat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you saw chat. Don't bring Stretch hunting. He tried to shoot his uncle in the face with a .38.
God damn, Stretch.
Noodle just called him Stretch Cheney. Oh, damn. Yeah, I know you're 13, but yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's the one thing you got to be careful with bringing kids fucking hunting is, they tend to want to bring that barrel fucking every direction other than downrange.
When he goes hunting with me, I'm going to teach him like my uncle taught me. First couple of times, you get no ammunition at all. You just got to learn how to use the gun. And if you treat the gun like it's loaded and if you're taught, then you can get the ammunition. Like one night you don't get it, the next night you might. It's
right.
And of course, I had one uncle that done me a lot of favors and taught me a bunch of stuff, and I had another uncle that's a gangster. The first gun I ever shot was a Colt Python 357, and almost broke my wrist.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Damn.
Yeah, he just gave it to me and told me to squeeze off a couple rounds. Me being 12 or 13, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll do this. And then the first time I shot a shotgun, it was a 12 gauge shotgun, and he told me just whatever you do, don't hold it too tight. And near dislocated my shoulder, and this motherfucker is cackling in the background. After everything was said and done with that, he told me, he said, I've done that for a reason. He said, now you know you have to be careful with what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
He said, that was a painful lesson, but you're not going to fuck up again.
Yeah, exactly.
Really smart dude, but that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, it is. So yeah. Oh, everybody, Air Juice and Stretch are doing a toy stream. It's 7 p.m. my time. So in about 40 minutes they'll be streaming. But I was gonna.
Are they just going to be browsing Bad Dragon?
I don't know. Stretch, why don't you jump fucking back in for a minute and show your guys' stream for us? Because I don't know if they're just. I think they're just doing toys. And Ear Juice, why don't you jump in too? So yeah, I was gonna chop it in about 10 minutes so I can go get something to eat and sit down for their stream.
I'll have to ride out and get a bite.
Yeah.
I brought a lot of stuff up with me, but of course I forgot some important shit.
Yeah.
I bought some professional. I'm sorry, I don't mean to barrel on through.
No, dude, you're not. Just go ahead.
I had bought some fairly professional set of ceramic knives a few years ago, and my neighbor, had brought me up 25 pounds of pork chops, and I had them. I was going to start trimming on them and fix me some this evening. I pulled them out and put them on the cutting board and went looking for my knives, and I forgot to bring my knives with me, so I had to just kind of package them back up, put them back in the refrigerator.
Oh shit!
But, yeah.
So how long until you have to be out of the old place totally?
He had some issues with the paperwork, so I've got about 90 days.
Oh shit! Okay, so you didn't even really need to move out quite as quick as you did, huh?
No, not at all. Not at all. I found that out after I'd already started kind of boxing up, and I figured I did, and I wanted to get into a new place too, because I'm gonna have to move. There's no sense in putting it off. And yeah, Yoshi, these were so fresh. They were slaughtered either last night or this morning.
Damn, that's some fresh pork.
Yeah, and I don't know if people probably know, because our chat's not fucking stupid. Fresh pork is so different. If you buy pork and stuff from the grocery, weeks old.
Oh yeah.
And the fresher you eat something, the better it is.
Oh yeah, and it's so much more tender too whenever it's fresh.
Even the cuts you would to be kind of tough, rough. I just cook them in a skillet most of the time, Yoshi. Low and slow. What I like doing with pork. On my skillet and flip them 4 or 5 times. Just cook them slow till they turn white. Salt, a little pepper, a little butter. If I'm feeling crazy, maybe a little basil and some mushrooms.
Yeah, that's the way I cook pork too. Skillet, low heat, maybe a little oil, some seasoning, and just let it go until it's done. Ends up being really tender that way.
The slower you can cook, what makes meat tough is the collagen. Cook it, the faster you cook it, the more that collagen kind of, and if you cook it slow enough, that collagen kind of relaxes, and that's what makes the meat so tender.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's almost with all meat. The slower you cook it, the more tender it'll end up.
The beef briskets, a lot that they barbecue a lot in the big barbecue events and stuff. They cook it really slow. Most of the time, that stuff cooks overnight. Your big barbecue joints and stuff, it's the same thing. It cooks really slow overnight. It cooks most of the time over natural wood.
Yeah. Have you ever heard? I'm gonna fuck up the pronunciation. It's a sous vide or something like that. Sous vide. Sous vide. Have you heard of that type of cooking before?
That sounds vaguely familiar.
It's
the fuck is sous vide?
Sous vide. I'll post in the chat or in Discord. It basically what you do is you stick the meat, season it, stick it in a vacuum sealed bag, fucking vacuum seal it, and then submerge it in water, and it cooks like in a little boiler type thing. Oh, dude, it looks fucking delicious. And then you can braise it with a torch. Oh, dude, there's some videos on how to do it. Yeah, it's like a water bath.
So it's boiled meat?
Yes, but
essentially,
but it doesn't touch the water because it's in the vacuum sealed bag. So it's evenly cooked from the water. Oh, dude, it looks fucking delicious. I was thinking of getting one of the water baths for it. But so shill your stream, dude. You guys are streaming at 7 p.m. Pacific, right?
Yeah, 7. It's 9 Central.
Okay.
Don't ask me time zones. I don't. No, but we're doing. It's at 9. We're just doing toys. It'll just be all kinds of shit. No, we'll always take callers if people want to call in and talk about shit. But it's just gonna be me and Juice, for the majority of it. So, but yeah, just gonna fuck around and talk about toys.
All right, and that's on Air Juice's channel, or do you got a channel, or?
Yeah, that's on Air Juice's channel.
Okay. Alrighty.
I think I can link it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
you should be. You're a mod in the chat, so you can throw links.
Yeah, I'll drop a link in the chat.
All right, thank you, sir.
For sure.
Right on, man. All right, everybody. I think this is. Cigar, go ahead before I kick everybody out of the bar.
Yeah, super quick. One of my favorite things to do that I used to eat out at Mexican restaurants, not Mexicans, Chinese restaurants quite a bit, and they had. I think it was mushroom beef or mushroom pork, and it was bourbon chicken. That's what it was. And I fucked around and come up with a recipe for pork like that that's really good, talking about cooking in water and kind of basically boiling meat. I'll take the pork and cut it in smalls like strips, like fajita strips, put it in a skillet, get it a little brown, drop it in a bowl, put mushrooms and onions and about pint to a pint and a half of either tequila and rum. Let it steam, and when all the liquor's gone, pull it out, serve it over like instant, over mashed potatoes or over bread. Absolutely amazing, because all the flavors from the liquor, like the rum, really dark rum, or tequila, or if I'm feeling crazy, I'll do bourbon, because all the flavors from that soak into the meat, and it's so good that way.
Yeah, it does sound good. Damn.
Wanted to make people hungry.
Yeah. So yeah, I dropped a link on what sous vide is in the YouTube chat if anybody wants to check it out. And there's also videos, a whole ton on YouTube about it. And the water bath cookers, I've seen some on Amazon for like under $200. So it's kind of cool shit to check out for people that love cooking. So, all right, everybody, thanks for coming out for yet again another happy hour. We appreciate it. Sandwich, thank you for being here with me as always. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me, dude. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Stretch, thanks for showing up and chilling. And everybody, let's all meet up at Stretch's place and Ear Juices in about half an hour. All right, everybody. Thanks. Have a good night. Bye.
Later.